Hi everyone, welcome to Eat Secret. Today we're actually making some candy cane soap, and I've got some soap dough here that's probably, I think I made it on Friday, so it's Monday now, so it's about 4 days old, just using my regular recipe. I kept it in just a Ziploc bag, and I've got some freezer paper here, which yes, you can reuse if you want to, and what do you call these things? Not called a roller, is it? What is it called? I honestly can't remember what this tool is called that I've got in my hand. Obviously it's a roller, but pastry roller? No, it's not called a pastry roller. Oh, whatever. Okay, so I'm just rolling out this, it's just called a roller, isn't it? Sorry, I sound so stupid and dumb at the moment. So I've rolled that out to about 1 centimetre thick. And then I've also got some red here. So you just have to squeeze it down a bit and just work away with it slightly in your hands. Just this warms it up and softens it, just makes it easier to roll out. Then we're just going to plop it on there like so. Give it a roll. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the white on top and try to get it to stick together. Seems like I've got a lot of white, but I have got some more red in here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chop that into rough squares. See how my new cutter knife works. Just chopping the edges off because I want to cut this into cubes. So you end up with something like this. Now I'm just going to see if I can make a candy cane with it, because I did have a go at making some candy canes yesterday where I twisted the red around the white, but it just didn't work very well. But this, I think this will work a lot better actually. Obviously that's too long. I wonder if I can just, oh yeah, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Now we're getting somewhere. Because I did want to put candy canes on, and after I was unsuccessful with the candy canes, I thought I'm going to just chop some chunks and just sprinkle those on the top, but that has actually worked really good. So I'm just going to chop it in half because I don't want them to be too big. There we go. We've got candy canes. we've actually got candy canes. Right, so we're going to continue doing that and making the candy canes. That literally just happened by a fluke there. So I'm incredibly lucky. Right, so let's roll all of these out first. I guess it'd be a good idea to roll them after you've twisted them, and it'll make it smoother. I don't know whether to make the candy canes a little bit smaller because I'd like to think that every slice has a candy cane on it. So I'm going to cut this one, just make it a bit thinner, and then I'm going to cut this one into 3. I think that'll be a better size. So I'm going to join this one back together, if I can, if it will. No, it doesn't want to. I forgot to twist it, didn't I? That one. Okay, so I'm going to continue making all these candy canes for the top of the soap, and then when we come back they'll all be made. Okay, so these are just the leftovers, and I'll just show you what we're doing with the leftovers. We're rolling those out as well. And we're going to twist those as well. Again, give them a roll. And then just chopping the rough ends off like so. We're just going to make some little chunks also to sprinkle on the top. Alright, so I've got a batch and a half of soap in here because I'm doing a slab mould again today, and I want the soap to be as high as possible in that slab mould. So the recipe, full recipe for the slab mould is in the description box below the video. I've done a test on the candy cane from Craftivator, and it doesn't speed up trace at all. I mean, I left it for about 15 minutes and it was fine. So I know it's going to give me plenty of time to work with, fingers crossed. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually add the candy cane fragrance. And because this is a full batch and a half, I can put 200 mils of fragrance in this whole thing. Which uses up half of this bottle practically that I've bought. Now the majority of this soap is going to be a very, very pale pink, and we're going to have a red and a green swirl in there. So that's going to be one of the colours. That's going to be another of the colours. And then what I've got left in the container, we're actually going to colour pale pink. So we just need a tiny bit, remember, just not to go overboard. If you want a nice pastely pink, I'm using the Pink 201p from Mineral Makeup Ingredients. So now we're going to add the green. That's half a tablespoonful there, but I feel like we'll probably need more. Just give that a bit of a stir to get rid of a lot of those air bubbles. It's a beautiful green. This is Oasis green from You Make It Up. Now if you want this green exactly, you can actually buy it from the Soap Kitchen now. You Make It Up actually supply the Soap Kitchen with their colours. Probably not all of them, but definitely quite a few of them. But I do know that this one is on the website. Right, now we're going to do the red. And I've got some red powder CI. Is it 42090? No, it's... Oh, what is it? So this red I've got here is the powder 124090. I'm going to add some of that in there. Not adding too much just yet because it's very concentrated. Okay, it's time to pour. So we're going to start off with our pink. Just a dead easy, rough, up and down motion. And then do the same with the other colours. Thinking it needs to be a bit thicker, so we're going to wait. Okay, it's actually taken ages to thicken up this soap, so that's a good thing that the fragrance oil is very slow moving. So you'll see the difference now. And that is what I wanted, nice and thick. The pink is a bit thinner. But it doesn't matter, it's still thicker than it was. Now, what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to scrape out all the dregs out of the jug and put them on the top, because I'm actually not keen on what it looks like when all the little bits are sort of drizzling in together. So I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to do exactly what I did with the Supernova and just take my spoon and give it a whiz round like this. That's it, needs to go that way. And that's it. I'm just going to leave it until it's thick enough to put the embeds on top. In the meantime, I'll just clean up what's on the top here. Absolutely beautiful colours, isn't it? Okay, it's time to add our candy canes on. Yeah, I think that'll be the best way to do it. Actually, I'll do it using a slice of this as the test. So they actually need to move along just a bit. Tell you what I thought I'd do before I go is I'm actually going to put some gold leaf on here just to sparkle it up a little bit. So this gold leaf is the edible kind. I don't know if you can put real gold leaf on soap. Oh, it needs breaking up somehow. How am I going to do that? Oh, I think that's looking really smart. Now we've got some gold leaf tools here. It's really weird stuff, I have to say. It almost just disintegrates when you touch it. Oh, I think that's really making it look pretty. And it doesn't actually dissipate either in the soap when it's saponified, because if you remember, I actually used it on the chocolate soaps I did, the peppermint cream soaps. Was it last Christmas I did those? Yeah, I'm absolutely loving that. That is so pretty. Expensive stuff though, it is. It just sticks to anything it touches. Do you know, I don't know if I put this on those peppermint cream soaps. I don't know if I did it after I'd actually did saponified. Gosh, I can't remember. One more piece should about do it. Just want to make sure there's some on every single slice. Right, is there any way you can see? There isn't any. I think we could do with some there, couldn't we? Do you know what? I think it's just some form of mica. Right, there you go. So look, if you see that, it rubs in and it's just like mica. It's probably all it is. Well, wow, would you look at that? Talk about colour morphing. It's bright yellow. That should be the pale pink. Obviously it's still going to look Christmassy, but I've never seen a colour change like that, ever. We've got a tiny bit of pink on here on the corner, but I think that is the red. Wow. Okay. So let's get this cut, shall we? So I've cut that into 5 lengths, and I have to say, even from the side, it looks pretty impressive, doesn't it? Even though it's not pink. I can't get over that. I mean, it's orange, bright orange. I wonder if it's going to discolour to brown. I hope not, but I'm sure it'll still look good even if that happens. Okay, and there's that beautiful swirl again. Absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love that swirl. It's so pretty. Just dramatic, isn't it? I'm much happier with the top. I'll just show you. On the Supernova, when you drizzle lots of little dribbles on the top and then give them a swirl, you end up with this layer above this dramatic swirl here, and this is just like, it's all just trying to mix in together, so you end up with like another border on the top, and that's what I didn't want with this one, and I haven't got it, so I'm much happier with that. Beautiful. I think it looks really nice. I would have preferred it with the pink, but it still looks awesome. And there we have my candy cane Christmas soap, another 2020 Christmas soap here, topped with candy canes, of course. Looking rather different than I expected with the colour combination, but I'm sure you can agree it still looks fabulous. It still looks very Christmassy. And there are our smaller bars all cut and ready to, well, they're not ready to be parcelled up, they need to cure yet. So these will be on the website fairly soon, but if you want to hang around and wait for one of the Christmas packs, just wait probably another week or so. I'm going to be making soaps, Christmas soaps, every day until I've got enough to make a good pack up for you all. Alright everyone, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you very, very soon. This is Karen from Eden's Secrets signing off. Bye bye for now.